My favorite vice is probably gambling. They call gambling a disease. My friend Norm Macdonald has the best line about gambling being a disease. He says, yeah, gambling is a disease, but it's the only disease where you could win a bunch of money. And I think that that sums it up, because gambling is the best, because there's a payoff. There's an actual payoff. But when you mix vices, it's bad. When I worked as a longshoreman, this happened twice. I got off work on a Monday, and I started drinking at 5:30 at happy hour. And I had called into my bookie a bet on Monday Night Football, just to make sure I got the bet in before I got drunk. At 7:30, the last time you could get the bet in, like he would close shop after 7:30. This happened twice in one season. I was so drunk, I forgot I called him at 5:30. And I called him back and bet on the other team. So there's no way I could win the game. The only thing I could do was lose the VIG, which is a tax for losing. So the next morning, I called up the bookie. This crazy guy in Staten Island, like right out of Central Casting. And I said, why did you let me do that? And he said, because you need to learn a lesson in life. And I said, thank you, bookie. Thank you very much. You can't mix booze with gambling. It never works. So for a while, he was like my shrink. The gambling is the action, it's the juice, it's the threat of losing. You need that risk. That's what makes it fun. And that's why I used to like the Mirage Sportsbook in Vegas. You could sit there all night and bet on anything. You could bet on two kids playing wiffle ball in a backyard in Minnesota. They have a line at the Mirage. You could bet on anybody. And my favorite thing would be to bet on a sport you know nothing about. Like do coke and drink booze while you're watching it. It's like New Year's Eve. It's so great. And people always say, well, how do you know you have a gambling problem? I say, you know you have a gambling problem if it's 4 a.m., you're at the sports book at the Mirage in Vegas, and your chin is moving crazy because of the bad coke you've been doing all night. And you're walking around saying to people, hey, did you see the high school lacrosse scores? Anybody? Anybody see the Ramapo lacrosse score? No, nothing? No. That's how you know you have a gambling problem.